Launch a consumer brand, your first.
When I was a kid, the disaster we worried about most was a nuclear war. That's why we had a barrel like this down in our basement, filled with cans of food and water. When the nuclear attack came, we were supposed to go downstairs, hunker down, and eat out of that barrel. Today, the greatest risk of global catastrophe doesn't look like this. Instead, it looks like this. If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus rather than a war. Not missiles, but microbes. Now, part of the reason for this is that we've invested a huge amount in nuclear deterrence. But we've actually invested very little in a system to stop an epidemic. We're not ready for the next epidemic. Let's look at Ebola. I'm sure all of you read about it in the newspaper. Lots of tough challenges. I followed it carefully through the case analysis tools we use to track polio eradication. And as you look at what went on, the problem wasn't that there was a system that didn't work well enough. The problem was that we didn't have a system at all. In fact, there are some pretty obvious key missing pieces. We didn't have a group of epidemiologists ready to go who would have gone, seen what the disease was, see how far it had spread. The case reports came in on paper. It was very delayed before they were put online, and they were extremely inaccurate. We didn't have a medical team ready to go. We didn't have a way of preparing people. Now, Médecins Sans Frontières did a great job orchestrating volunteers, but even so, we were far slower than we should have been getting the thousands of workers into these countries. And a large epidemic would require us to have hundreds of thousands of workers. There was no one there to look at treatment approaches, no one to look at the diagnostics, no one to figure out what tools should be used. As an example, we could have taken the blood of survivors, processed it, and put that plasma back in people to protect them. But that was never tried. So there was a lot that was missing, and these things are really a global failure. The WHO is funded to monitor epidemics, but not to do these things I talked about. Now in the movies, it's quite different. There's a group of handsome epidemiologists ready to go. They move in, they save the day, but that's just pure Hollywood. The failure to prepare could allow the next epidemic to be dramatically more devastating than Ebola. Let's look at the progression of Ebola over this year. About 10,000 people died, and nearly all were in the 3 West African countries. There's 3 reasons why it didn't spread more. The first is there was a lot of heroic work by the health workers. They found the people and they prevented more infections. The second is the nature of the virus. Ebola does not spread through the air. And by the time you're contagious, most people are so sick that they're bedridden. Third, it didn't get into many urban areas, and that was just luck. If it had gotten into a lot more urban areas, the case numbers would have been much larger. So next time, we might not be so lucky. You can have a virus where people feel well enough while they're infectious that they get on a plane or they go to a market. The source of the virus could be a natural epidemic like Ebola, or it could be bioterrorism. And so there are things that would literally make things 1,000 times worse. In fact, let's look at a model of a virus spread through the air like the Spanish flu back in 1918. So here's what would happen. It would spread throughout the world very, very quickly. And you can see there's over 30 million people die from that epidemic. So this is a serious problem. We should be...
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess because work sprawl has scattered the tools and contexts we rely on. And the trend towards bundling software isn't addressing the root of the problem. The system's broken, and it's wasting our time. 8 years ago, we started ClickUp with a mission to save people time from switching between a bunch of different applications. But we knew the answer wasn't just bundling a bunch of tools together. We needed to rethink how software was built entirely. To solve the root of the problem, we built a single, flexible platform with powerful primitives that can be shared to build multiple first-class products inside of one app. We call this convergence. It's allowed us to deliver products at an extremely high velocity, and now we're tying it all together in a new way. Everything we've built has led to this. Introducing ClickUp 4.0.
Concerned. But in fact, we can build a really good response system. We have the benefits of all the science and technology that we talk about here. We've got cell phones to get information from the public and get information out to them. We have satellite maps where we can see where people are and where they're moving. We have advances in biology that should dramatically change the turnaround time to look at a pathogen and be able to make drugs and vaccines that fit for that pathogen. So we can have tools, but those tools need to be put into an overall global health system, and we need preparedness. The best lessons, I think, on how to get prepared are, again, what we do for war. For soldiers, we have full-time waiting to go. We have reserves that can scale us up to large numbers. NATO has a mobile unit that can deploy very rapidly. NATO does a lot of war games to check, are people well-trained? Do they understand about fuel and logistics and the same radio frequencies? So they are absolutely ready to go. So those are the kinds of things we need to deal with an epidemic. What are the key pieces? First is we need strong health systems in poor countries. That's where mothers can give birth safely, kids can get all their vaccines, but also where we'll see the outbreak very early on. We need a medical reserve corps, lots of people who've got the training and background who are ready to go with the expertise. And then we need to pair those medical people with the military, taking advantage of the military's ability to move fast, do logistics, and secure areas. We need to do simulations, germ games, not war games, so that we see where the holes are. The last time a germ game was done in the United States was back in 2001, and it didn't go so well. So far, the score is germs 1, people 0. Finally, we need lots of advanced R&D in areas of vaccines and diagnostics. There are some big breakthroughs, like the adeno-associated virus, that could work very, very quickly. Now, I don't have an exact budget for what this would cost, but I'm quite sure it's very modest compared to the potential harm. The World Bank estimates that if we have a worldwide flu epidemic, global wealth will go down by over $3 trillion, and we'd have millions and millions of deaths. These investments offer significant benefits beyond just being ready for the epidemic. The primary health care, the R&D, those things would reduce global health equity and make the world more just as well as more safe. So I think this should absolutely be a priority. There's no need to panic. We don't have to hoard cans of spaghetti or go down into the basement. But we need to get going because time is not on our side. In fact, if there's one positive thing that can come out of the Ebola epidemic, it's that it can serve as an early warning, a wake-up call to get ready. If we start now, we can be ready for the next epidemic. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, teacher. Hello.
Morning.
Hello,
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. You guys are so excited. How are you doing?
I'm good.
I am trying to do feijão, so
Really?
I'm not excited.
It's so simple. The
Yeah,
thing is, I think it takes a lot of time to, you know, when you have to put it in the water, so it's like the gases, etc. They just go away. I think that's the worst part because you have to wait to cook.
I left from yesterday to today.
Yeah, that's the thing that bothers me. I have to put it in the water and then you have to cook.
The problem is I fire my empregada Friday. My
Made.
wife's she's in his shift working. So now I have to clean the house today and make the feijão for the kids. So that's the adventure of the day. The
I
house
have
clean,
it
the feijão
ready
is
here,
not
but it's
ready.
cold. What?
The house is clean, the feijão now.
Beans.
The beans.
I have it here ready, but it's like from last week. I have to eat it. Oh my god. The problem is right now, you know what I've been doing? I've been cooking small amounts of food because sometimes I don't eat it all and there are a lot of leftovers. So I'm cooking small portions. Like
Okay.
if I cook
Yes.
beans, I think I'm gonna cook beans for 2 days. If I cook rice, I'm gonna cook rice for 1 day or two because
Yeah.
they change. Like, oh, I want to eat pasta, and then the rice is like there in the refrigerator for a long time. You know.
Yes.
So I'm cooking small portions now for everything.
Yeah, me too. I living alone, so
I'm cooking small portions
yes.
because they're gonna. It's gonna get rotten, right? The beans. I think I've cooked them last week. They're not rotten, but they're not fresh anymore. Yeah, I have to eat them. I have to eat them. I will eat them. Anyway, I hope your weekend's been good.
It
Um,
was.
I rested a bit. We are going to talk about today nominalization, right? Um, I love this. We're going to transform verbs into nouns. I love this. I think it's so fancy. Uh, you'll probably face that in your daily routine, but it's not something that you think about. So it's going to be nice for us to read some things about it. Before we go to the grammar topic, I want to ask Victor to read question number 1 and choose somebody to
Okay,
answer.
okay. Do you think formal English sounds different from everyday English? I choose Romulo.
All right. Do you think formal English sounds different for every day? Yes, of course, because when you are talking formally, you are using professional expressions. You are using words that is not from the common days. So the formal English always will be different from the everyday English. You know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, a time ago, I follow a Mexican comedian who lives in the United States. I don't know if you know Fluffy, who,
No.
I don't.
Inglés. I will send Julia before the link. He's
Yeah.
talking about formal English for get the job. So he started talking, oh, if you concern, blah blah blah, speaking like a white American. The funny is because he make that kind of jokes. And when he go out from the office from the RH, né, human resources, he said, "Oh my God, he's talking like Mexican English, you know, because I believe the formal English is more like I said, is more a professional stuff than than everyday. The everyday you use words that you don't use in your in job. That happens in Portuguese, in Spanish, in English, in every language.
It does. It does. And people are, I don't know how to explain this, but people think English is hard when actually the other languages are way harder. And whatever we do in English, we do in the other languages as well.
Yes.
And people tend to ignore that, right? They're like, ooh, Americans speak so fast. Do you talk slow? Because if you do, then it would be in the right place to complain. Right? I get you, Romulo. Romulo, ask question number 2 to somebody else. Romulo, are you there?
He's trying to make beans.
Yeah, probably. You're right.
Yeah, he's paying attention to his beans.
Okay, he's forgiven. He was sending me a link. I got that on WhatsApp right now. Maybe he's on WhatsApp. Okay. Gia, can you choose somebody and ask question number 2?
Yes. Raquel, in professional
Yes.
contest, is direct language always better?
Oh, yes, I think so. I prefer the direct language. Because, like I said, in every moment, avoid misunderstanding and the communication is more clear. There's no misunderstanding, there's no fails in this communication. And I think the process is be more clean, more clear. The comprehension makes the comprehension more clear to be direct. I prefer.
Rachel, choose somebody else.
Yeah, Victor. Victor,
Read question number 3.
are you
Yeah.
hearing me? Yes.
Yes.
Have you ever noticed academic English uses many nouns?
No, to be honest, I haven't noticed that.
Okay. Folks,
Julia,
yeah?
if you let
I got
me,
the video.
I can put the audio from that video.
I'm gonna open right here. Ah, I know this guy. Isn't he an actor?
Yeah, he make the dublagens. Um, he's a comedian, also an actor.
Americans, we speak according to our environment. We change it up, we morph, we adapt. We all have our, for example, we all have our trying to get a good job voice. When you walk in for that interview, you don't sound the way you sound on a Saturday night when you're having a couple drinks. No, you clean it up, you practice in the car, and when you walk in, you turn it on. If you'll check my references, you'll see I'm more than qualified for this position. Please feel free to call Frank Torres. Frank will tell you the amazing job I did for him 2.5 weeks ago. Listen, I'm ready to work 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No job is too big, no task is too small. You can count on me. I'm the right person for the job. Please keep me in mind. Thank you so much for your time. And then you get to the parking lot. And then you get to the parking lot and you're like, hijo de la chingada, ojalá que me dé trabajo porque no, está cabrón, güey, man, no, I need a job, man, I need a job. Americans, we speak according to our environment. We change it up, we morph, we adapt.
Did I understand the Spanish? Not a bit. But Romulo did, so this is what. Okay.
I find him very funny. I always watch his in TikToks.
I have to defend myself. I never had TikTok, but my mom created an account with my Facebook. So people might think I have a TikTok, but I don't have a TikTok. My mom used my Facebook.
I do ads in TikToks.
What?
I do ads propaganda
Oh, you do?
as attorney. Yeah,
Oh, do you have results there?
I found a Bolivian community in São Paulo using that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
good. Oh, so cool.
It is. It is nice.
Hoje de
I
tarde eu tenho
love.
que fazer uma extrapatriação de um morto. É bem legal.
Oh, whoa.
Tudo que a gente precisa numa segunda-feira.
Yes, yes.
Tudo precisamos de uma segunda-feira. Ai, que bênção.
Like that.
People, our topic today is to turn verbs into adjectives or nouns. Let me make a comment in Portuguese real quick. Muitas dessas palavras a gente usa normalmente sem perceber que elas têm um radical, elas vêm de um lugar, né? Então é mais para vocês se encontrarem aqui, ok? For example, decide, decision, it comes from that verb, right? Improve, improvement, develop, development. How do you create a noun? How do you create a noun? This is what matters to you as advanced students. Suffixes. Okay? Some words change completely, and that's fine. But some of them you can create using suffixes or using ing.
Okay.
For example, somebody's ringing me. Who's ringing? People call me all day. This is another way of creating nouns. When you add ing. When I say
Yes.
his swimming is not good, I do not mean he is swimming right now. I'm not saying that this action is happening at the moment.
Yes.
Okay? I'm saying that his swimming, o nado dele,
Yes.
is not good. Okay? So this is what you have to pay attention to. Not every time you see ing means that something is in progress right now. This is number one reason why we change things into nouns, because it sounds more formal. Number one reason, it sounds more formal. Okay, so
Okay.
if you guys were in, some of you were on my Friday night class because you're lawyers, you're from the legal area.
I was.
We created a contract. We changed into the contract into a more formal contract, right? And today
Yes.
we're redoing that
Yes.
activity, right? We're redoing that activity today. So when you, this is another way for you to make it more formal. I love this. This is so advanced. Honestly, if you master this, you master anything. If you master this, and if you master perfect, you master anything, because it's like basic concepts. If you master this, if you master perfect, if you master modal verbs, and modal verbs plus perfect, the devil fears you. Okay?
Yes.
If
Okay.
you, there are some things that if you do it well, you do anything. This is one of them, right? Instead of saying we analyze the data, wherever, we can say the analysis reviewed. instead of saying I analyzed or you analyzed or anybody analyzed. Laish, can you please read the text for us?
Sure, teacher. The implementation of the new strategy led to a significant improvement in performance. The development of clearer communication resulted in stronger alignment across teams. This transformation required careful evaluation and strategic planning.
Strategic.
Strategic.
Okay. Look. Suffixes. These are all suffixes. Okay? This is what you should pay attention to as advanced students. How do I create new words? Okay, this is not only understanding that it's a noun, but understanding how you create it. Okay?
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna go up there and ask you what verbs can we identify behind the nouns. I think the other two questions are not so important. But which verbs can you find?
To implement, to improve, to develop, to transform, and to evaluate. To align.
Align.
To communicate.
To communicate.
Require.
Is that it?
Plan.
To plan. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think we're good. As I said, you have to, as advanced students, you have to pay attention to these suffixes and prefixes. Okay? We have T-I-O-N, M-E-N-T, N-E-S-S, I-T-Y-A-L. Here, we're only checking the suffixes, okay? Not the prefixes, but they exist. So, we improved communication, the improvement in communication. You can also say improving, the improving. I think that's acceptable, but improvement, it's better. Okay? Some of the words you can change for ing, some of them are not possible. Ok? For example, lá em cima eu dei o exemplo do nado, swimming. Ou quando a gente quer falar leitura, the reading, não tem sufixo para essas palavras. Ok?
Ok.
Não tem sufixo para essas palavras. Então não vai ter outra forma de você falar, por exemplo, a leitura ou o nado. Conseguiram entender? Algumas vocês vão achar, outras não. For the ones that you do not have suffixes, you add ing. Allison, can you read the 3 sentences, please?
Okay, sure. Grammar and context, compare, direct. We decided to expand the company, nominalized. The decision to expand the company, more formal. The decision to expand the company reflects strategic growth objectives.
Yeah, strategic. Thank you.
Note
Notice reduction of subject focus. Subject meaning the author of the action, probably. Okay.
Okay.
This is the subject. So we decided we have a strong presence of who did it. That is different from the decision. We are not mentioning who decided it. I want you to take a look at these 3 sentences and rewrite using the suffixes. Okay? It's gonna be quick. I think in maybe 30 seconds, a minute, you can take a look at it. So whenever you're ready, you can go. Are you ready? Can we go?
Yes.
So
I'm afraid the improvement of the system was achieved. The second one, the decision to change the strategy was made. And third one, the rapid expansion of the company occurred.
okay, who else? Nobody else?
Can we use the system? The system was improved. In that case,
No. You have to use improvement. O foco é você mudar de verbo para um substantivo. Então, se
tá.
você fala the system was improved, na verdade você está mudando de voz ativa.
Tá.
O improved está mudando para voz passiva. So you have to use improvement, decision,
The improvement of this.
expansion. These 3 words, they have to, we gotta use a suffix.
The second one, we can say the decision to change the strategy. Just this.
Yeah. And
the quick expansion of the company.
Ok. Nesse caso, se você for falar a frase que você fez está certa. É claro que se você tiver numa conversa, você vai precisar de contexto. Mas a título de troca, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Do you guys want to ask any questions?
No, it's all good to me.
Okay. We're gonna do the role play and then focus on these types of exercise. We have 2 executives discussing a strategic change using a formal language. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're not at all. Let me ask Leo to be student A. Are you there?
Yes.
And Gigi, can you be student B?
Yes.
The implementation of the new policy was raised some concerns.
Yes, the communication of the changes was not entirely clear.
The lack of clarity affected team alignment.
Agreed. The evaluation of the rollout process is necessary.
The decision to accelerate the timeline may have contributed to the
Issue.
issue.
The reduction in preparation time had consequences.
The improvement of internal communication should be
Internal.
Oh, internal communication.
Inferno.
Could
The
be
hell
It
experience.
happens. It happens.
the hell communication should be.
Communication.
Hell, yeah. Okay.
Se é estagiário, é infernal mesmo.
Oh my
Should be
God.
our
Good,
priority.
Leo. Good.
Okay.
love
I support I support the development of a clearer framework.
The creation of a structure approach would have.
The introduction of weekly briefings could increase transparency.
The adjustment of expectation is also important.
The clarification of responsibilities would prevent confusion.
The alignment of leadership
Message.
messaging is essential.
The implementation of these changes should start immediately.
The coordination of efforts will determine success.
Determine.
Success. And inferno.
Thank you. Folks, our last thing for today will be for you to practice with actual sentences.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. If you need more time, that's okay. But let's start with 5 minutes for you to rewrite the sentences. Above this one, we had nouns into verbs. Yeah, I think we can do this. Let's change. Vocês treinaram agora trocando de verbo para substantivo, agora eu quero que vocês troquem substantivo para verbo. Okay? Let's rewrite the sentences. Oh my God, who the hell is texting?
Weekend.
Now you're going to change it. Nouns into verbs. Okay?
Okay.
Pay attention. Can we go?
I need 1 more minute.
Okay.
I don't know if
Please,
I'm
thank
doing
you.
it right, but I did. Let's hope so.
When it's on the other way around, it's hard. That's why I changed.
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Does anybody need a minute? No? Okay. So I want you to tell me how you did it. Quem quiser botar no chat
Oh,
também. What?
okay. Can I talk all the phrases?
Yeah.
Yes. First one. This report analyzes the problem of climate change and describes three potential solutions. The two, the president did not explain why he pardoned his business friends. Three, Mr. Black's class debated the issue of nuclear weapons. Four, we reviewed the company's annual reports. Five, the school's drama club performed Romeo and Juliet of the 2nd of June. Six, the student financial aid program needs to be studied further. And
Huh?
seven, I need
6.
six, this student financial aid program needs to be studied further. And seven, I need to change my life.
Okay, let me check the other examples for number 6. All of you. Hold on, before you do that, I have to get my charger, otherwise I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this six was more difficult to me too.
Hold on. Who's next?
Teacher, excuse me. I said that the six, it was difficult to me or for me?
You can say it was difficult for me.
For me, thank you.
Who's next?
Only number 6?
No, everything.
Oh, okay. The first one, this report analyzed the problem of climate change and describes three potential solutions. The second, let me see. Oh, the president didn't explain the pardon of his business friend. The third, let me see, where is it? Oh, okay. Mr. Black's debating class concerned the issue of nuclear weapons.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth, we reviewed the company's annual report. The fifth was the school's drama club performed Romeo and Juliet on the 2nd of June. Six, there's a need to study this student financial aid program further. And the seventh was I need to change my life.
Okay. Who else is reading? Nobody? Who else is reading?
I can read.
Okay.
This report analyzes the climate change problem and describes climate change problem and describes three ways to solve it. The president did not explain the pardon granted to this businessman friend. Mr. Black debated nuclear weapons in the classroom. We analyzed the company's annual reports.
Mm-hmm.
The school's drama group performed a play of Romeo and Juliet on June 2nd. It is necessary to study more about this student financial aid program. I need to change my life.
All right. Does anybody else want to do it or not?
I'll do it. Just the sixth, I did a little different. It was this student final aid program needs to be studied further.
What did you do?
Uh, this student financial aid program needs to be studied further.
That's okay.
That's okay?
Yeah. Was it hard for you guys to do it on the other way around? Or easier?
No, the easier. Only the sixth one that I was in doubt, but
In the beginning, it was a little hard, but then it became easier.
Yeah. It's just a matter of you starting. When you start, things change.
yes.
I agree. Because in the PDF you were practicing the other way around. That's why I chose this exercise. But I think you did it good. You did it good. I'm gonna let you go. And for some of you, I'll see you at night. For the others, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
See
Okay?
you
So
later.
enjoy your day. Have a great day of work. Nice start of the week.
Thank you.
Text me if you need anything.
Thank you.
Bye,
Have a nice
kids.
day, you all. Bye.
Thank
See
you
you
very
at
much.
night.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day, nice weekend.
You too. See you at night.
See you at night.